Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of PowerSports on YouTube. Today we're going to be installing some sway bars, but first to kind of explain what's happened since the last video. So we got the engine fired up, we got a custom Y-boot, we got our intake pipes cut to fit, we got our hood on and all the louvers cut out to fit everything that's in the way. And the car's been driven almost 300 miles now. I got to get another 200 miles on it before the dyno appointment. And we are no longer going to be rally racing. So for those of you who have not followed our Instagram, we quit because, to be honest, I'm sick and tired of the nonsense rules that make it more expensive for no reason. If there's a safety rule, then yes, I agree with the safety rule and I will buy a better seat or better belts or whatever. But when you make nonsense rules about bodywork that has nothing to do with a rear-wheel drive race car, then you know what, I'm done. So I'm going to SCCA Road Racing, which has I believe it's called Super Production Class. So I can take whatever car I want with whatever engine I want and whatever crazy bodywork I want. And as long as the car is safe, then I can race wheel to wheel with other cars and a competition license, which is 5 days of driving school, something like that. Still cheaper than meeting the ridiculous rally rules. So we are now targeting 450 horsepower at the wheels with 400 foot-pounds of torque. No restrictor plate. The restrictor plate is gone forever, never, ever going back to rally with this car. And so we are now adding new sway bars, we are adding new brakes, new wheels, new tires, new coilovers are back ordered for 2 months, which is wonderful. We're going to delete the torsion bars and put coilovers in the rear. And then I'm going to sell all the off-road equipment. So I'm selling my Braid Full Race TA, I'm selling the custom front coilovers, I'm selling the custom rear shocks. So I'm going to put all that on a pallet and put it up for sale. And it's going to be a pretty cheap price, so keep an eye out for that if you want to take your 944 off-road. Anyway, today we have the Lindsay Racing MO30 front sway bar upgrade. We have a new rear sway bar. And so front sway bar, rear sway bar. We've got new brackets. All new brackets, new bushings. We're going with rubber bushings for now to see how the car handles before we spend money on poly bushings. We've got adjustable links for the rear sway bar so that the car can be corner balanced correctly. We got all new sway bar mounting brackets and eccentric bolts for the rear. Don't know if we're going to get to the rear today. And then we have a reinforcement kit because, yeah. So the first thing we're going to do is find out kind of sort of where we need to get our mounting brackets on the sway bar. Okay, that should be good. So we just kind of want a general idea of where we're going to need to go. So 31 inches, so hole to hole, that's going to be about 29-ish, 29 and a half. Basically, we want to make sure that that when we get all these rubber bushings on, that they're about where we want. So it was 29 and a half center to center, so we're looking at like 15, a little less than 15. So the center of this bar is about 32, which would be 16. So if we mark 16 here, and then what we do is we come back and we just kind of put, oh wow, that's basically all the way to the edge. Unless I did my math wrong. It's 29 and a half, so like, I don't know, do like kind of there-ish. Might not be as critical as I thought. Anyway, so we basically need to get the center of this bushing there, which is basically to the edge of the bar. So that shouldn't be too bad. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is Lindsay Racing gave me some tips on getting the bushing on, which is to just use WD-40 since it's rubber, and the WD-40 will help you slip it in there. The question is, do I put this in first and then try to slip it through? I don't know. I don't think it's going to go around those corners when this is clamped on. We're going to try it with the clamps second first. We got our WD-40 and a towel, cloth. So we're going to just carefully. Now if this was a poly bushing, I would be using super lube. But since it's not a poly bushing, super lube is questionable. Oh yeah, she's going right on. Yeah, that's a tight corner. The bracket would never go on that corner. Ah man, the WD-40 is already starting to kind of seize up on me. That might be an issue in a second if I can't get these brackets on quick enough. I might be in trouble here. Didn't think the WD-40 would stop working that quickly. And the bracket should kind of sort of realign itself over time. It's not going to be like stuck in this position forever. All right, now where to go? I've got a little pry bar to kind of open this up a little bit and help me out. So I'm just gonna get her in there, get it spread. And I actually just realized I have no clue which direction the sway bar is supposed to go, like which way's up and which way's down. Yeah, how am I supposed to do this? Like that? Like, okay, I got that spread way open now. Uh-oh. I am not a fan of this. I have a bad feeling this is gonna be pretty difficult. And it doesn't help, I'm like coming at extreme angle here. Might need a larger pry bar. I got such a mess, such a huge mess in here right now. I just haven't had time to clean up. I've been busy. Okay. Come on. I don't want to like mess up the bracket. Okay, we're gonna have to kind of cheat a little bit, I think. Okay. I think cheating was the right choice. It seems like it kind of wants to slip on now. Okay. Come on. Please don't fight me. Just go. Damn, I need just a little bit more. A little more. Oh, come on. Yeah, this might be a problem. I don't want to damage this. Almost got it. Almost got it. Nope, I lied. There we go. There we go. She's going. Come on. Maybe needed a little more WD-40. Come on. Got it. Whew, that's stressful, let me tell you. I'm going to have to look up a picture online on which way this... I'm going to assume the sway bar is going to go like this, because like this... Well, that makes more sense. Yeah, I'll be looking up some pictures here in a sec. Okay, so that one's on. That was super stressful. All right, now this one's gotta go. I think the WD-40 helped a lot. I'm gonna use more WD-40 this time. The problem is getting it like spread open. Kind of does not want to go. There's probably like a special Porsche spreading tool or some shit that you know, like, you know how Porsche is. Oh, you gotta buy this tool and then this tool and then this tool, and they're all 10 times the price they should be. Surprise, you own a Porsche. Okay, come on. Come on. Yep, I almost had it. I'm showing you guys my struggles on purpose because normal people struggle. Normal people aren't genius mechanics who can do everything first try or just edit all the video out later to pretend like they did it first try. Okay, we're just gonna lube it up real good because I definitely think that made a huge difference. So the only thing you don't want to do is get any of this lube on your threads, of course. Okay, now the fun part, which is I've got my thing backwards. Smart. Okay, and then we're just gonna kind of struggle with it a little bit. Yeah, this is not working. Almost need a second hand. To get this like twisted all the way. There we go. Okay. Just kind of like rotating and pushing seems to work the best. It just lets the rubber kind of do what it wants. Shit. I knew this wasn't going to be fun, which is why I said I don't know if I'm going to be doing the rears tonight or not if I get frustrated. And I mean, worked all day, so it's not like I'm not already tired. There we go. There she goes. Probably should not have my thumb in between those two tabs. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video so I can look up. Which way the sway bar is supposed to sit. Okay, so it's supposed to sit. It is supposed to sit the other way like this, which makes more sense. So turn those up. That one doesn't want to really turn. Ooh, okay. Turn those up. And then I'm gonna real quick just kind of clean the mud off of these. They really should be painted. Like, if I had the time and energy, they should be taken off the car, cleaned up, painted. Don't have time. Don't have energy. Okay, just trying to knock the junk off. Okay. Now, trying to think what the smart way to do this would be. I think I should put So I have a feeling this is going to be kind of a balancing act between like putting these on and getting these installed. Oh yeah, just a fair warning, I forgot to order the nuts whatever Porsche uses. I don't know. This is a Locknut. I forgot to order the nuts. And this is a M10 by 1.5. It's a medium coarse. It's one of those Porsche specific or German specific nonsense threads. So instead of M10 by 1.25 or M10 by 1.75, they decided they wanted to do a special M10 by 1.5. And very luckily I had some nuts left over from a different project on the car that also required the special M10 by 1.5 nonsense thread. So yeah, just a heads up there on that. And yeah, I think it would probably be smart to pop these boys in. Nope, that's not. I was hoping they would go without the WD-40, but it will not. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're gonna. Oh yeah, it goes right in with the WD-40. I am so glad Dave with Lindsay Racing gave me that tip. I would have been struggling if I had just tried to do this dry or with grease or something less friendly to work with. Granted, come on, pop out the other side, would you? What is the deal? It doesn't want to. Come on. Uh-oh. That's concerning. Okay, I don't know what to do about that. Do this other one real quick, but that's odd. It doesn't seem to want to go all the way through. Especially since this one went right through, no problem. Very odd. Might have a little issue here. Didn't have enough lube, or what's the deal? How am I gonna push that through? I don't want to damage the bushing. Gotta like push it with the other one. Come on, what is your deal? That is so weird. It just doesn't want to like come through. I have to like pry it out with my fingernails. There we go. Assuming I did not have enough lube on it, but I got it now. At least enough it'll kind of work itself in. So now I got to get these. I'm just gonna do the bar. Okay, so then these have to go. Ooh, and they're tight. They're really tight. That might be an issue later on down the line. Okay. So I'm gonna make a guess that they should be halfway. And I'm gonna very much hope that guess is right. Again, like rotating and pushing seems to work the best for this kind of stuff. So okay, just gonna go halfway and hope that's close enough. And then we're gonna, where'd they go? You gotta have these seats on here, and of course I'll have a link to everything I use today, because I don't like being that person that just, oh hey guys, look at this awesome stuff, and then no link. It's like, seriously brah? Seriously? Gonna do me like that? Now these are gonna make my life even more difficult. Because they're gonna have to, this is not gonna be fun. This is definitely a two-person job. I don't know how I'm gonna do this on my own. I think I'm gonna have to just put the sway bar in for now and then come back. How many washers did they provide? 5 washers. Okay. That's not helpful. All right. Oh man, I hope I'm not missing washers. Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gonna suck. Especially with no help. So, and of course I've got off-road coilovers, which may prevent me from even installing these at all. You know what I mean? Like, because of the extreme drop, the extreme droop angle I have going right now. Yeah, I might not be able to install these at all. Oh boy. Shit. Yeah, that's an issue. Oh, crap. Okay. I think I just ended my day. Okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna put it down carefully. How can I do this without help? Oh no. No, this won't work at all. The LS engine, of course not. So the LS engine has these spacer blocks, which means this needs a spacer block, or otherwise it's gonna bind the well, I don't know what to do now. 'Cause oh man, come on with this. This LS-swapped kit didn't come with spacers for this though. I really need to make new spacers. I don't like these. Okay, I think the off-road coilovers are going to totally screw me over. I gotta get these sway bars on. I can't get on the racetrack without them. How to do this? How to do this? Okay, how close to the ground can we get the car with on locks? Worst case, I have to CNC mill some spacers for this. Wonderful. Okay, as low as we can go. And then we're going to attempt, this might lift the whole car off the lift. So we're gonna attempt to level out this. Wow, that's actually working. I'm blown away. I mean, we need to compress it as much as we can without raising the car off the lift. Because again, there's a ½ inch difference. So when I get my racing coilovers in, they'll be the correct length and everything will be right, but yeah, this, oh, it's lifting the car. Okay, we're gonna try again here. Yeah, the floor's all dirty. I did not expect to lay on the floor today, so I didn't clean it. We're gonna go in there, go in there. Oh yeah, that lines up much better. Much more better. Yep. Okay, and I actually did pretty good on my, Yep, this is not a one-person job. Yeah, and of course I just put my sway bar down in filthy dirt and get dirt all over it. Jack number 2. Now I won't be able to jack up this control arm because it will lift the car off the lift. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use it to support the sway bar like a second person. Okay, gonna try this again. Hate working on the ground, especially when everything's all filthy. Hope that jack's not doing shit, is it? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna... There we go. Look at that. That's ingenuity. Not really. Don't follow this example, please. That one in there. I think if I can get these bolted in, then I'm gonna have a lot better luck. But I don't know how hard it is to compress them so that they fit. 'Cause right now it's not gonna go at all. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna go with that control arm down there like that. I need to jack it with my foot. Come on. Jack up. Fuck. Come on. Okay, just stay there for a few seconds, please. All right. Gonna get that, and I'm gonna get a cup. And that. See if I can get this assembled. Ow. Doesn't really look like they gave you much room. Yeah. Maybe. And I was... Several people online have warned not to just use washers for these bushings, that you absolutely must use these little cup washers because the bushing will squeeze out the sides if you don't. So I took them seriously on that, even though it took extra time. Okay, so now the sway bar is like half butt in there, but I've got this frame damage here, so I'm a little worried if I'm gonna be able to get this, I don't know what the washer's for. Or I don't know which side it's for. I'm going to assume it's for the front side. The back side's, yeah, I'm gonna assume it's for the front side, so we're gonna pull the bolts out, and then gonna get this thing. Where are the... Do they not... Oh. There's no bolt for that. Well, it's good I got a whole bag of them from when I was doing the skid plate. That's nice. What? It doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I guess, to be fair, I got this LS thing, No, no, no. That shouldn't matter. Oh boy. Well, yep, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see what's going on with this. Yeah, that goes... Oh, wait. Don't tell me it goes back to the... What? Seriously? I need to look up pictures. Does it go back to this bolt? That's gonna suck. Ah, man. Hold on. Yeah, so I wasted my money. It's $50 in the trash. So this goes to this bolt, but since I have a spacer block there for the LS, then this bracket and that $50 is fucking wasted. I can probably make my own bracket. So yeah, see if I could do a test fit. I mean, it's up here. Could I do that? No, I can't do that. Yeah, great. Wonderful. God, I love wasting money. It's my own fault, but damn it, that pisses me off. Where's my other washer? Oh, it's right down there. Okay, scared me. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I love wasting money. So awesome. It's not like you have to earn it the hard way or anything. Man, I'll just have to come back and 3D scan it and make my own. Great. Now it's not behaving. I think it's a little, the rubber's like, it's seized in there pretty good now too. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, I probably should do the smart thing and squeeze it all together. Well, at least I got all new bolts and hardware and I didn't have to go scrounge. And these are special, like, lock nuts that are supposedly... These fucking bolts aren't even long enough. Oh, man. Whatever. Maybe I wasn't supposed to use the washer? I mean, how am I supposed to know? Yeah, I'm gonna say I wasn't supposed to use the washer. And of course now it's too tight to... Nothing ever goes to plan, especially on race cars. Just to give you guys a heads up, don't let anybody fucking lie to you about, oh, this is easy or anything like that, because it's not. Okay. And I can tighten all this hardware once the car's back up off the ground. But now we've got to go and lift the other control arm up. I'm a little worried what's going to happen when I don't know. Let me see if I can get this other control arm lifted without knocking the whole car off. It wouldn't be so bad if I had like wheels and tires on the car, but ooh, smart. Yeah, the car's lifting. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Really worried about this putting the suspension in a bind since the suspension's lifted. Yeah, I can already feel the bind. That's not good. I'm a little concerned about that. Very concerned about this putting it in a bind. Glad I was able to find those Nylocks, or I would have been waiting another week. Yeah, I am really concerned about this. Yeah, it's already in a bind and it's not even fucking installed yet. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to carefully lower this other side so I can get some pressure on the, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I am very concerned about that. I might end up having to buy, so this lollipop looking bracket, this one here, I might have to buy a backup because it might actually bend it because it's lifted, which will not be good. Oh yeah. Need to okay, that's making it worse. Whoa. I want it like right there-ish. Yeah, I'm concerned. I'm very concerned about that. Okay. And of course okay, whew. That's pure luck. Pure luck right there. Come on, quit being a bastard. Oh no, I went too far. Or no. It's the whole thing is... Come on. There we go. Ah, don't you get away from me. Okay, so need to get all this. Yeah, I mean, it is really badly twisting that bushing in order to allow the suspension to flex downward. So that definitely has me very worried about. I mean, when the car's on the ground, the control arms obviously aren't this bad because the car's on the ground, but I'm concerned. I need to look up the torques. I mean, this is just going to get zipped with the impact, but this, I'm assuming, has pretty specific torque specs that we need to look up. Okay, and then this was a huge waste of money. It's my own fault for not doing more research ahead of time. At least I got clean hardware. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we'll zip everything together. Safety mode, and I believe it looked to me like a 10. Nope, I lied. 13 since it's German. Yeah, good old 13. Yeah, I can see why they want to support on this. It's going to flex quite a bit, which might just have to stay flexible until I can get the new coilovers. Okay, it's plenty tight for M6s, or M8, M8s, plenty tight. All right, so that side is tight, and then plenty tight. Maintain the flexibility for now because I'm very worried what happens when we lose it. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and look up the torque spec. Okay, so for the aluminum control arms, it is 18 foot-pounds. I'm just gonna bust out the old torque wrench for this one. It's not really that critical as long as it's tight. 15, 16, 17. I always go extra half because of the way that it, yeah. So 18 foot-pounds, and I want to say it looks like a 13, but oh no, that's a 15 or a 16. It's a German car, so who knows? Ooh. Oh wow, it's not even a 16. 17? It's a 17. All right, here we go. Just gonna tighten her up. It could take a while because we're compressing rubber. Did I tighten my lock? Yeah. And I have a feeling when I put the car back on the ground, I'm gonna wanna crawl under here and double check this torque. And it's gonna, a little concerned it's just gonna bottom out on the threads. Like, is that how it's designed? Because the rubber's just giving away. And I mean, the threads on this aren't that long. I have a feeling it's just gonna bottom out on the threads. Which isn't exactly scientific. It should be a shoulder bolt if that's how they want to do it. Yeah, I mean, I just ran out of Of course. Yeah, it's just bottoming out on the threads. I'm gonna have to check, once the car's on the ground, I can get better clearance to this, but pretty sure it just bottomed out the threads, so. All right, same over here. It would probably help if I turn the wheels too. Uh-oh, might be a little tough here. Ah, yeah. Doesn't help, I'm right in the middle of rebuilding the brakes, which isn't really something I want to make a video about, so that's high level shit. Ah, it's dropping sand all over me. Probably would have been better to get a ratcheting wrench to do this. But I really don't want to fuck the threads up, since I'm pretty sure it's just bottoming out on the threads, which is, again, not exactly the right way to do it. Shoulder bolt, Porsche. You should have used a freaking shoulder bolt like the rest of the world. God forbid you do the same thing that everybody else does, so it's repairable. And again, I'm going to check it once the car's on the ground. So now I believe that the flexibility of this, again, this is super flexible without making a new reinforcement bracket. Ew. Ew. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna just very concerned about screwing this up. So again, we have like a whole extra inch of travel here. Oof. Ah! Yeah, I mean, look at that bushing. That bushing is not having a good day. So, I don't even think I want to leave it like that. I mean, that could cut that bushing just sitting like this. Oof. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna put some pressure on the car to kind of relieve the stress on the rubber bushing. And then obviously once the brakes are fixed, keep this out of my way of the brake job. So once the brakes are fixed, then I can, the problem is the jacks usually sag. Then I can come back and get the wheels and tires on it and get it on the ground so it's not hurting it so bad. Okay, much better. So yeah, it'll be fine once we get the car back on the ground. Maybe not going over bumps, but I'll have to make sure to get new bushings ordered. Probably order new lollipops, and that way whenever we switch over to the new coilovers and the new tubular control arms, then we can just replace all the components that were stressed, and then I'll get the 3D scanner and bust it out and get me a reinforcement bracket designed. Or honestly, I think it would be better to go all the way up to here and do a two-hole bracket here, two-hole here. I think that would be stronger out of 10 gauge than trying to do that. It's just, I don't know if I think those are also 10 by 1.5s. I'm pretty sure, and I have a whole bag of, I don't know why I'm doing this on video. You guys don't care. Skid plate bolts. Let's see, pretty sure these are 10 by 1.5 or 12. 10? I remember. Nope. that is not the right thread size. Oh boy. Some of the skid plate parts are... What are these? Are these different? Yeah, these are totally different. Because there are several iterations of the skid plate. There we go. Yep, okay, so I'm just gonna make a bracket from here to here and maybe put like a gusset on it. And that way I can also custom make it for each side of the car because the other side of the car is damaged, and then I don't have to mess with this. I really don't want to mess with the subframe bolt. So we'll do that. But anyway, that was the Lindsay Racing MO30 front sway bar upgrade for an LS-swapped 944. Obviously on a regular 944, you're not going to have well, you shouldn't have any problems. It should go right on. But because we're LS-swapped, there's always a problem. And it's a German car, so German cars like to, you know, be German cars. I need to grab... Oh boy. It's all the way down at the bottom. I was gonna say, I kinda need this. Yeah, I don't know what thread pitch this is. It looks like it could be a standard M10. Let me find out for you guys real quick because I have some higher quality bolts than these. Well, no, they're only 8/8s. These are 10/9s. 8/8 on a skid plate. Nope, they're not. Oh, they're 12s. They're M12. Okay, that would explain a lot. So I'm gonna keep these safe because I need them. All right, and then the rear sway bar will be another video because I'm done. I'm done today, and I really, yeah, I need to get the front end. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. If you make it this far through the video, then you must be super bored and have nothing else to do. Just like me. So, thank you guys for watching. Got any questions, comments, blah, 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 leave a comment. Don't care. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.